These are the new renderings for the Gelephu International Airport in Bhutan. This is a new airport as a part of the mega project, the Gelephu Mindfulness City, which is designed by Bjarke Ingels Group, BIG. And what really stands out about the design is all the carvings that they show on this timber diagrid structure. And it's meant to evoke the same style as these Kachin pillars, which are a traditional Bhutanese type of architecture. And the structure itself is meant to include many traditional carpentry techniques from Bhutan, known as shingzo, which is where the wood itself is mostly slotted or stacked together instead of using metal nails to create the connection. You can see pretty well in this image, you just have all of the wood like kind of stacking on top of each other and slotting in. And you can see this reflected in the overall modularization of the diagrid structure, where you have all these individual wood components that can kind of stack on top of each other and create a very flexible footprint for the building. Here's another view where you can just see all the little like triangular structures that are kind of pieced together. I don't know exactly all the details of how it's inspired by shingzo, but that's kind of what I look at when I see it. As I mentioned before, it's part of the Gelephu Mindfulness City, which is an investment from both India and Bhutan in creating an autonomous economic zone on the south border of Bhutan, where it's trying to position itself as an economic gateway from South Asia and India to Southeast Asia. And I do like how they take a lot of the elements of traditional Bhutanese culture and try and integrate that into the actual airport itself. But yeah, when it comes to like large international investment mega projects, I always get a little bit skeptical because that's always like a very fertile ground for exploitation. Like for example, looking at the line and a lot of the stuff that Saudi Arabia is doing. But while also looking at those projects too, there is an impressive feat that comes out of it. And depending on how it's done, you just kind of have to see how it's being implemented. And these renders are kind of what I would want out of like an international collaboration with like a starchitect of our day and a local culture. So I don't know. I think these renders are really cool. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and thank you again for watching.